What is that?
So,
Let's try without that.
Okay. Hey John, what's our marriage topic this week?
Today's marriage topic is being each other's #1 cheerleader. Woohoo! So one of the things I love about you is you're a planner. And
I am.
Very early in our relationship, you expressed a desire that we would always be each other's #1 cheerleader.
I did.
I didn't even know what that meant, really. But
that was important to me.
It was, and it was great foresight. And what you mean by that is you have an opportunity when you're with other people to either build each other up in their eyes or nitpick, tear each other down. So I don't know how you came up with that. Maybe you could share a little bit about that.
Well, we weren't married until we were 28 and 31, so we had a long time of being single. And when I would look at other married couples, I would see that it would be very easy for them to nitpick at their spouse in front of other people. And I remember thinking how when I got married, or when I met the guy I was going to marry, I wanted to make sure that we always spoke well of each other. Not in a lollipop rainbow, we have nothing wrong with each other, but just that we were always thinking well of one another when we weren't there.
So we did commit to each other to be each other's #1 cheerleader, and pretty quickly I noticed other types of interactions coming from guys being at a party or say shooting pool, and it's just kind of easy for things to come up where you nitpick each other. And I had the foresight, because we had planned that, to say, I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna listen, but I won't engage. And it seems so easy to just want to join in and say, well, oh yeah, like my wife does this. But I could see how that would be tearing you down rather than building you up. And when you're married, you are one. You are sharing the innermost secrets, the times that you show each other your weak spots,
the ugly parts,
the
and
ugly
warts.
parts. And that's what that's the great thing about marriage, is you love each other so much to know each other's worst attributes, and that's okay. And you can learn and grow together. So to take those moments and take those details about each other and share them openly, I can see now the wisdom of you saying right from the start, we do not want to do that. So being each other's #1 cheerleader was very, very good advice, and I'm glad we took it.
And if you've been married for any length of time, you do tend to get comfortable, and that can let your guard down, and it can be easy to nitpick small things that irritate you, because let's face it, we all have things that are irritating about ourselves and our honeys.
And this is not about saying we can never have constructive criticism for each other. We do, and we openly talk about each other's weaknesses to each other.
But just not to other people.
Right, and that's the beauty of this principle, is to protect each other, to make your spouse feel protected and loved, and that you're not going to be joining in the banter of belittling them.
And it truly has helped us cultivate great marriage moments. So what are some tips to be a cheerleader for your honey?
First one I think of is be aware. It's going to happen. In fact, if this week you pay attention, you might be surprised how many times you hear it. Not only how many times you hear it, but when and where it's coming from. People that are very close to you, people maybe that you don't even know. And then have a response prepared. Be prepared. I remember one time when that was happening, and I heard guys just kind of lining up to take jabs at their wife. And when it came to be, you know, that pause in the moment where it was my turn, and I just said, wow, you guys have it bad. My wife is awesome. Just like screech, stopped it in its tracks.
That's awesome.
So be prepared and be aware it's coming. So.
And then also be vocal with one another. Share the times that you are encouraged or excited or happy for your husband or wife, and be that encouragement to one another, because it goes a long way.
How amazing would it be for your wife to hear from someone else, oh, your husband was bragging on you. It just is uplifting to know that you are thought of well and portrayed well by your husband or wife.
So go this week and make some great moments of encouraging one another in your marriage.
Viewer moments. This sounds like a good opportunity for a man on the street experiment.
Let's go see if we can find some people and they'll tell us how they like to be the cheerleader for their husband or wife.
I feel like Jason is my cheerleader when he takes extra care to understand that words of affirmation is my love language, and he's very grateful for everything that I do and lets me know how valuable I am to him.
She makes sure she tells me that she appreciates everything that I do for her and for the family. She's also good about doing that in front of others, so as a man it's nice to feel that my wife appreciates me and that I'm doing a good job.
Question of the week.
This week we want to know, what is your style of communication? Are you more introspective where you need to process what's happening around you? Or are you more of a verbal vomiter?
What in the world is that?
Verbal vomiters, we just have to get it off our chest as quick as we possibly can. So drop the comment below and let us know, are you more of a introspective or more of an immediate communicator?
That was much nicer.
Okay, thanks.
The moments are what make a marriage.
So go create a cheerleading moment in your marriage.
Give me an H, give me an E, give me an A-T-H-E-R. Go Heather! Also, like and subscribe on YouTube. Woo! Click the bell!